Good afternoon, students, and welcome back for the video class in political science. So we started with third unit, basic political concept, and in this basic political concept, we are going to see about law and sovereignty, different types of law, and meaning and definition, and different types of law. Then meaning, definition, and different types of sovereignty, and its not types but features and two aspects. Okay, that already we see. Now in this chapter, in this today's topic, we will see about liberty. So what exactly liberty is? इससे पहले हमने देखा है कि जैसे कि पॉलिटिकल साइंस को कुछ पॉलिटिकल थिंकर्स साइंस समझते हैं और कुछ थिंकर्स पॉलिटिकल साइंस को साइंस की ब्रांच नहीं मानते। तो क्यों नहीं मानते? क्योंकि पॉलिटिकल में कभी कभार डेफिनेशंस नहीं दिए जा सकते, प्रिडिक्शन नहीं किया जा सकता as which is done in science. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ पर्टिकुलर डेफिनेशन ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಲಿ accepted ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಒಂದೇ ವಿಚಾರ ಆ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಥಿಂಕರ್ಸ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Why few definitions are not going to be clear? Because everyone's view will be different. ನನ್ನ ವಿಚಾರ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇರ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಜನ ಅನ್ಬೇಕು ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಾನು ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ. ಬಟ್ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ. Here, as per in every field, the definition of liberty is going to change. So how it changes and what are the different aspects it has? So that we will study in this topic today. So liberty. Now in a general definition of liberty, that giving chance for the personal development. There should not be any restriction on the human's behavior. So what comes in the economy? What do you mean by liberty in economy? So in economy, free from starvation. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಬಡತನ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೆ ಮನಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರೀ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್, ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ and gets a free from the starvation, that is called the liberty. Even whatever he wants, so free from his wants, all the wants should be complete and he should be free from the starvation. So that is the meaning in economics. Even in economics, there is a gap between rich and poor. So making that equal, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಮಾನ economical development, economical situation create model and liberty. Because nowadays what happens, rich is getting rich, poor is getting poor. So making them balance, reducing the gap between rich and poor, this is the definition in economics. Then what is in political science and others? In political science, free from starvation and wants behavior. Then in political, man who gets the equal opportunities of rights, duties and facilities. Equal facilities, rights. In the political science, when the person gets equal facilities, rights, and sometimes privileges. Now privileges makes equal as like a SC, OBC people. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಬೇರೆ ಸಮಾಜ ಜೊತೆ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. So when person gives the equal facilities, rights and some privileges to particular categories, then it is called as a liberty in political science. Okay, so here it is, and this all gives the development of personality. When we introduce these facilities, rights and privileges, it helps a lot for personal development. जो पीछे रह गया है उसको भी आगे आने का चांस मिलता है. So that is the liberty's meaning in political science. Then what about history? In history of mankind, we have seen number of things were done. For example, wars are done, then revolution, movements. These all have done, and these all the things gives revolution, movements, even wars. These all demonstrations are done. Even number of the facts we will come to know by this history. This all the things, king, queens, common mans, their life, political life, economic life. So about this all we will come to know by history. Then what history gives? Or what is exactly meaning of liberty in a history? So that is protecting life and property. Life and property. That is the main word. Or when the people's life and property is going to be protected, then it is called as a liberty in history. Once again, you can see here. Liberty enables man to develop his personality and to make his life meaningful. Okay, so we can see here example that French Revolution, which was done in 1789, that gave the three definitions. What three things given by French Revolution? Revolution, which was done in 1789, three things: liberty, equality, and fraternity, which is called as a brotherhood. So these three things given to the whole world by the French Revolution in the year of 1789. So here, as per every subject, the meaning of liberty goes on changing. So there is no any exactly thing which we can tell, but then also further we can tell about the meaning of liberty. So by which word this liberty word has derived? So Latin word liber. From the Latin word liber, this liberty word is derived. Then what it means? Liber means it's a freedom. Then finally, what the definition has been given here, that man can do as per his wish what he wants without any restraints or without any kind of restrictions. So means freedom of a person to do whatever. Freedom of person to do whatever he wants without any restrictions or restraints. without any restrictions, without any kind of control, person can do as per his wish. मुझे जैसा मन को लगेगा वैसा मैं करूँगा, वो फ्रीडम है. But do you agree with this? Is it possible if I behave like as per my will and wish, then it will not harm to anyone else? Definitely. Then once you बंदा नान व्यवहार माना करता है, मेरे तो अपनी तंत्र आते हैं. So sometimes it creates a problem. But then also this definition has accepted universally. Okay, so freedom of a person to do whatever he wants without any restraints, without any restrictions. Okay, so in general this is the meaning of liberty. Okay, now there are the two aspects of this liberty, and that is called as a positive aspect and negative aspect. Aspects. So first one is positive. Positive aspect. Now this positive aspect where man is going to be controlled in the society. He gets a freedom. There is no doubt. He will be free to do whatever he wants as per his wish. But there are the control on his thinking. We can see that in the 19th century, everyone entitled to the equal opportunities to develop their personality. To develop personality. But when you are going to enjoy this liberty, it should not be harm, it should not be injurious to the other's freedom. That is very important. Every individual has a similar kind of liberty, and no one should harm or injure anyone's freedom. But it should not harm or injure anyone's freedom. You can lead your life, you can develop yourself without any restrictions, but while developing yourself, your personality, it should not harm to any other person's life. ಹೊರದಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಟ ನೀವು ಬೇರೆದವ್ರ ಹೊರದಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ, ಅವ್ರು ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ. ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಏಕಂತನ ಬೇರೆದವ್ರು ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಜರ್ ಎನಿವನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್. Okay, so this thing you have to keep in mind, and this is very important when you live in a social life. So this restriction, it comes, and that is a positive aspect. आप स्वतंत्र हो, आपके ऊपर कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है, लेकिन आपकी स्वतंत्रता के कारण किसी और दूसरे व्यक्ति को हार्म नहीं होना चाहिए, उसको कोई नुकसान नहीं होना चाहिए. इसका आपको ध्यान में, इसका ख्याल आपके ध्यान में होना चाहिए. It emphasizes that the liberty can exist only when the state maintains those atmosphere situation where all the people are free and they will think that it should not harm to anyone's freedom. This is very important in positive aspect. ये मेन बात है कि आपको ध्यान में रखना है, मेरी वजह से किसी और व्यक्ति को नुकसान न पहुंचे, उसको कोई जख्म न पहुंचे, या फिर कोई भी किसी प्रकार की भी प्रॉब्लम में वो न फंसे हमारे कारण. So that is the main thing in positive aspect. Okay. Now, which people can support for this positive aspect? So here, political thinker like Kant is there, T.H. Green is there, even H. J. Lusky, TH. Green, H. J. Lusky, and N. So these political thinkers, they support for this positive aspect of liberty, who tell that equal opportunities to be given for the development of personality, but it should not harm or injure anyone's freedom. आपके मन में आए वैसा आप जीवन जी सकते हो, लेकिन आपके जीवन के कारण, आपके बिहेवियर के कारण किसी और व्यक्ति को नुकसान न पहुंचे, ऐसे कहने वाले लोग TH Green, H.J. Lusky and Can. Okay, so this is the first aspect, positive aspect. Now the second, which is completely against or opposite to the positive aspect. So that is a negative aspect. Now here also the same thing is there, but only the difference is the person will behave as per his wish. He will not bother about another person's freedom. So it implies that an individual has freedom to do whatever he likes. It not impose. It treats the liberty as the claim to the individual in the state. The state should not impose any restraints on the action of individual. Man can do as he wants. Man can do as he wants without any restrictions, or as per his wants. State should not have any restraint on his behavior or freedom. There should not be any kind of restriction, or restriction should not be there, and that is the main thing. ಈ ಯಾವುದೂ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಬಂಧನ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಅವನು बिहेवियर इर्ती, किसी प्रकार का भी यहाँ पे रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है, बट दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट. जिसकी लाठी उसकी भैंस, जिसके पास ताकत है तो वही राज करेगा. जैसे मान लो हुकुम शाह बनेगा तो ये तो ऐसा हो जाएगा कि जंगल राज हो जाएगा, जहाँ पे नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट रहेगा लिबर्टी का, क्योंकि जो शक्तिशाली रहेगा वही ज्यादा टिक पाएगा, जो कमजोर उनको दबाएगा, उनको अपने पैरों पर उनको कुचलेगा और वही सबसे शक्तिशाली बनेगा. That's what this negative aspect is. It's called as a negative aspect. Being a negative, without any restrictions, number of political thinkers, those are going to be support for this negative aspect. But which are? Every man is free to do what he likes, provided he does not interfere in others' freedom. This view is supported by Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, even J.S. Mill. Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and J.S. Mill. J.S. Mill. So these political thinkers support Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, okay, J.S. Mill. They all will support to the negative aspect where importance is given to man's behavior without any kind of restrictions. ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಅವನ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂಧನ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಂಧನ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್. Okay, is it clear, students? So these are the two aspects of the liberty. Positive aspect with the restrictions, the person has to think it should not harm or injure anyone's freedom. Negative aspect where man can behave whatever he wants without any restrictions. State can't impose any restrictions on him. So that is a negative aspect. Now there are the few definitions given by the different political thinker that we will see now. Which are those definitions? Yes, students, you can see here some of our definitions are there. So the first one is about the civil. So he has told that liberty is the opposite over government. पहले गवर्नमेंट में क्या होता है यहाँ पे देख लो. So government has a state or the government has a restrictions. Okay, government में क्या restrictions ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. Currently ಸಲಹೆಯಿಂದ liberty is the opposite over government. ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ restriction ಇಲ್ಲದ freedom, that is liberty. Okay, opposite over government without any restriction it means. Second, GDH full. So liberty is a freedom of individual to express without external hindrance to personality. ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ನನ್ನ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಯಾವುದು ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಹಿಂಡ್ರೆನ್ಸ್. ಹಿಂಡ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಯ, ತೊಂದರೆ. Without any external hindrance to personality. While developing my personality, there should not be any external hindrance, any external restriction should not be there. It has been proved by GDH Cole. Okay, liberty is a freedom of individual to express without external hindrance to personality. Professor H.J. Lusky has told here that about the freedom, the eager maintenance of that atmosphere in which man have the opportunity to be their best slave. Sarkar, ನಮ್ಮ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ, ಒಂದು ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ. ಆ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ದಾಗ ಜನ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಒಂದು ಅಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಖರೆ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೇವ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಖರೆ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಡೋದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಲಸ್ಕಿ. One atmosphere which is created for the development of human being. In that situation, in that atmosphere, man or the people will become the best slave. Means whatever the rules and regulations made by government, people will follow for their personal development. That's why it is called as the best slaves, to be their best slaves, because they follow the rules and regulations and they will do their personality development. ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅವನ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಕಾನೂನು ಏನು ನಿಯಮಾವಳಿ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಪಾಲನೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಫಾಲೋ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಸೈಮಲ್ಟೇನಿಯಸ್. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಫಾಲೋನು ಅದು, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅವನ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನು ಆಯಿತು. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ told by Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Universal Declaration of Human Rights has defined which is universally accepted by all the countries. That is, liberty is the power of man to do anything that does not injure others. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ದಾಗ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟ್? ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಹಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿವನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ, ಎನಿವನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್. What? Freedom to do anything that does not injure others. ಬೇರೆದವ್ರು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡದ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್. ದಿಸ್ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ which has been defined by Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which was done in 1948. So these are the different definitions of liberty. By saying liberty is the opposite over government. GDH code, liberty as well is an freedom of individual to express without external hindrance to personality. Professor H. Lusky, the eager maintenance of that atmosphere in which man have opportunity to be their best slave. Slave ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಬಂದಿ. That Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Liberty is the power of man to do anything without or that does not injure others. Okay? So these are the such a definitions of liberty. Now by seeing this all the definitions of liberty, some characteristics will come out. So what are those characteristics? Okay, so first one is liberty implies the personal development or certain conditions are essential for the development of personality. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು essential conditions ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, situations ಇರ್ತಾವೆ where man is going to develop his personality. First thing. Second, it thrives the best when rights are safeguarded. Everyone's rights are safeguarded. There will not be any kind of discrimination. ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಭೇದಭಾವ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. For example, on the basis of caste, creed, gender, birthplace, religion, ನಮ್ಮ ಧರ್ಮ, ಜಾತಿ, ಪರಂಪರ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಲಿಂಗ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಮೇಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಿಗ್ತವೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಥರ್ಡ್, ಅಪಾರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಟು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. Liberty implies citizen to perform their duties. Along with rights, man will follow duties also. That is the third character. And the fourth, liberty and law both are working together. Liberty and law. When the people will follow the law, then definitely there will be existence of liberty. ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಕಾನೂನು ಪಾಲನೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Okay, the last point is liberty is against autocracy, dictatorship. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಡಿಕ್ಟೇಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹುಕುಂಶ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನವ, he may force you to follow his rules, follow his ideas, but what about your freedom? So the liberty always against the autocracy and dictatorship. So students, this is about the first part of liberty. We see meaning, definition and two aspects, positive aspect, negative aspect of liberty. So this is enough for today's video, and next video we'll see its types of liberty. Okay, so thank you students for being up to the end of the video. Thank you once again. Have a good day.